To begin our portrait drawing, we are going to use a ruler and line that ruler up right down the middle of our nose so we have a really long vertical tall line. And I am drawing my pencil line right down the middle of my nose. This is helping us find the middle of our face. We're only going to use one side of our picture today. So I am going to very carefully just put a little bit of glue. I'm barely squeezing, squiggling a little bit of glue all over the back of that picture. I don't want big globs. If you get a big glob, just use that orange part of the glue to move that glob around. This part's really important that we do it nice and neat. I'm going to line it up on the edge of my paper and press down nicely. I have to draw the other half of my picture. To help me, I'm going to have it right next to me. I am going to kind of look at where the shape of my face is going to line up. I see my forehead is right here. I see I have to curve that line down. I see the bottom of my chin right here, and I know these two lines are going to have to meet to make the other side of my face. As I zoom in, I'm looking to see, okay, my nose, I see a little part of it here. I'd see the other part on this side. It comes around to match and be symmetrical to that side. My lips are doing the same thing. I'm going to slide this even closer so I can see. I am drawing the other half of my smile. My lip is a little bit thicker at the bottom, a little bit thicker at the top. I'm going to see the other part of my teeth. I can't see the tops or the bottom teeth. I just see those top ones. Oh, as I look, I have this really dark line from my nose to my mouth. I'm looking for all those dark and light spots. That's from me smiling so big in my picture. I bet you have the same thing. I also see a little bit of a shadow right here on my cheek as my face rounds. I am looking step by step what comes on the other side. Oh, my eye, it's going to match. I'm going to have my eyebrow. And then my eye is going to fit in there with those curved lines. Notice how my hair kind of comes on my face. So I'm going to have to draw those things. My hair was very long in this picture. My hair goes on this side and it almost touches the other edge of my paper. I am looking for all of those lines and shapes I see. Once I kind of have my picture drawn in, I'm looking at my hair here. It really kind of comes down quite a bit. I don't see much of my shirt or my neck right here. Maybe see a little bit of my shoulder over here. I'm wearing a striped shirt that day. Once I have it all kind of drawn in, that's when I'm going to use my pencil like a coloring tool. And I want to try to match those colors. In this picture, my hair is really dark. So if I zoom in even further right there, I'm going to use my pencil maybe laying down on its side, not holding it like I'm going to write. And that's going to help me kind of color with my pencil to get those values. I'm going to keep working on the coloring part. Even my skin is not white on this picture. It has a value. I'm barely touching the paper, just a gentle tickle. If I press too hard, I could even smear it to get a lighter texture. I could also erase a little bit. Erasing is not a bad thing. It's just helping take off some of that pencil mark. I'm going to keep working on my portrait and notice my eyebrow is kind of darker than I had it. I'm noticing that my eye has some dark parts. That colored part is really dark. Then I have that black part that's even darker. So I'm really trying to work on those values. We talked about the value scale and getting all of those special lights and darks. Take your time drawing the shapes and the lines and coloring with your pencil to add value.